Hi, good morning. A lot of friends of mine requested me to share a video about the way to become an English moderator. Well, it's sometimes easy, but it's not as that easy actually. However, don't make it complicated, but also don't take it for granted. If you are asked to become an English moderator in a sudden, don't panic. Stay cool, stay calm, and do your best. Trust yourself. Do not trust anybody. Don't focus on people's thinking about you, what other people are thinking about you, but focus on what you think about yourself, because you are what you are thinking. Well, if you would like to become a moderator, the very first thing you have to know is that you have to know well who the speaker is, who the keynote speaker is. Let's say in an international conference or international seminar, you have to introduce a keynote speaker from United States. Let's say the ambassador of the United States. Well, the very first thing that you have to know is that you have to be able to present about his autobiography well. How can we get information? How can we get the data? You can get the data from Google. You can also get the official data from the protocoler or from the public relations staff of this ambassador. If it is possible, if you have a very close relationships with the keynote speaker, you can also ask him or her directly about the autobiography or the brief curriculum vitae of the keynote speaker. It will be much easier. And the very first thing that you have to say to the audience is that hello, good morning, or assalamualaikum. You can start with assalamualaikum if you are in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main sessions of this international conference or this national seminar. That is the presentation sessions by the keynote speaker. And then you directly explain who the keynote speaker is. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me introduce you about our keynote speaker. And then you directly mentions the full name and also the academic title of the keynote speaker. After that, you may explain about his educational background, his academic field of study, his expertise, and you can also explain about his education, organizational experience, working experience, like occupations. And the most important thing is that you have to mention about the leadership experience of this keynote speaker. And the last but not the least is mentioning the achievements and also the publications of the keynote speaker. After that, give the chance to the keynote speaker to deliver the speech or to present about his presentations. That's right. And you have to tell the keynote speaker and also remind the keynote speaker about the time limitations of his presentations. At the end, you open up the sessions of questions and answer. In these sessions of questions and answer, you may start with this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the presentations by the keynote speaker. What a nice presentations. Thank you very much. Now, we go to the sessions of questions and answer. We give you, sometimes we give limitations about the number of the people who are asked the questions. But sometimes the questions can be asked directly one by the keynote speaker. We just offer the options to the keynote speaker, which way he is comfortable with. And we have to see the time limitations again. We have to have a very good time management. It means that you have to have a watch, or you can use your cell phone to know the time limitations. Yeah, that's it, I guess.